Hi Kempner, this is the breakdown of how to do a drop spin for the beginner performers. So check this out. Again, this is my right hand, this is my left hand, just in case there's any kind of confusion. Easiest way to start is going to be to make sure your feet are in first position, which is like your heels are touching, your feet are turned out. I'm going to come up closer and are going to start in a position called right shoulder. So what's going to happen is your left hand is here at the bottom of the pole. Your right hand is grabbing at the tab where the silk and the pole meet, and you're pushed out a little bit away from your body. And then make sure it's also center of body. From here, you're going to turn your right hand this way. So it's going to go, so your silk is actually pointing to your left if this is the right hand. Then you're going to keep turning your hand and grab thumb down with your left hand like that. So do you see how my left hand just grabbed underneath my right hand? And then from here, my right hand lets go, and I grab thumb up like this. And I can do that a bunch of times in a row to keep it moving fluidly. So it would look like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2. Yeah? So again, watch the hands as best you can. My right hand turns and I grab thumb down like this. Yeah? And then from here, my right hand lets go. I turn and I grab thumb up like this. And every time I grab it with my thumb pointing at the silk, and my other hand will grab underneath it every time. So I grab under, under. I always grab under the other hand, and I always grab with my thumb pointing at the silk. If I were to just move my hands, it would look like this: thumb down, thumb up, thumb down, thumb up. So do you see how my hands switch? So one goes under the other every time. It's the hand that's grabbing that always reaches under. So watch again to see what it looks like in real life. It'll go 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And actually, one more thing to watch for. Try to keep your hand holding just this last little bit of the fabric, and have your hands as close together as possible. You don't want a big space apart. That ends up looking weird and it's hard to control. So one more time, you'll end up going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Last two things about this: your checkpoints are always going to be straight up and straight down for when you're on the beat. And then the and count, which is halfway between the beat, your flag is always flat. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. So try to keep that in mind. And then once you get comfortable with that on the right side, take a few minutes and try to figure it out on the left side, because we'll be working on that next week.